Welcome to Tranquil Heart Yoga. I'm Tom Pearson, one of the instructors here, and I'd like to show you a modified sequence of standing poses that you can use if you have limited mobility in your ankles, knees, or hips. For this, you'll probably need a blanket or a cushion of some sort for your knees and 2 blocks at the front edge of your mat. So let's start at the very back edge of the mat. Again, in Tadasana, making sure the outside edges of the feet are parallel, micro bend in the knees, hips pressed forward, belly tucked in, shoulders relaxed down the back away from the ears. Good, let's inhale and sweep the arms to the sides and overhead, reaching really high, look up towards your thumbs. And this time as you exhale, we're going to bend from the hips and we're going to wrap our arms around the thighs. So bend your knees and let your torso just rest on your thighs as much as possible. As you inhale here, feel a gentle compression of the belly on the thighs as you bring the air all the way down to the tailbone. As you exhale, allow your neck to relax and allow the air to just pour out of the crown of the head. And stay here for a few deep breaths. This deep nostril breathing all the way down to the tailbone through the inhale, and just pouring out of the crown of the head through the exhale. And just let this warm up the legs a little bit more. Let's go for 2 more deep breaths. Good. On your next inhale, begin to release the arms, straighten out the legs, and lift the chest halfway, long spine. You can look forward if you'd like. As you exhale, draw the navel in and see if you can go into a standing forward bend. Just allow the neck and the head to relax. If you need a micro bend in the knees, feel free to bend the knees, taking the stress out of the hamstring and the low back. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to begin to walk the hands forward and the knees down to the blanket. So place the knees on the blanket and shift back into the child's pose. That's fully through the exhale. Inhale, come up to all fours. Exhale, go into the downward facing dog. Press the hips back and up. Press the chest back, allow the head to hang. Good. Inhale, return the knees back to the mat. Exhale, return the hips back to the heels. Inhale, let's reach up to the sky. You can stand on your knees here if you need to, like this. As you exhale, pull the elbows down, a slight back bend. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, right back to child's pose. And then we're ready for our standing sequence. So inhale, let's come up to all fours. As you exhale, we're going to place the right foot all the way forward between the hands. So don't bring the foot halfway and bring the hands back to meet it. Make the foot come all the way. Even if you need to grab the ankle and use the right hand to help the foot come forward, go ahead and do so. Grab your blocks and place the blocks on either side of the front foot. Right? Make sure the knee is directly over the ankle so that you have a 90-degree angle at the knee and a 90-degree angle at the ankle. So tuck the back toes into the floor, preparing for the low lunge. Elongate the spine as you inhale, lift the back knee. Good, and take a few breaths in this low lunge position. Hands are right under the shoulders, or wrists are right under the shoulders rather. And stay in this position for about 5 breaths. Allow this to begin to cook. Activate the legs toward each other. Instead of just sinking into the pose, pull the legs towards each other so that you're engaging the inner thighs. 2 more deep breaths. Take 1 more big, deep inhale. And then exhale, lower the back knee. As you inhale, we're going to bring 1 block up with us, catching the block between the hands and reach the arms up. This is a modified Warrior One pose with the back knee on the floor. Keep breathing very deeply here. If you'd like to add a little arm work to this, as you inhale, bend the knees, or bend the elbows rather, and as you exhale, press up. In 4, inhale. Exhale. Keep the elbows in and the block moving back. 3, 2, 1 more. And then stretch the arms up. Exhale, return the blocks back down to the floor and go back into our low lunge. So we're going to put a little low lunge between each one of these to help strengthen the legs to prepare us for when we're ready to go into the standing poses. The muscles will be ready. Again, we're pulling the legs toward each other. Make sure that back leg is engaged. A few deep breaths. Elongate the spine, draw the navel in. Make sure that right knee is directly over the ankle. Keep that position. That's important. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, as you exhale, lower the back knee again. And now we're going to take that lower left leg and shift it over to the right. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to take the arms halfway up and at an angle now, shoulders relax. This is a modified Warrior 2 position. Keep reaching through the fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Again, making sure that front knee is directly over the ankle and the knee is pointing towards the pinky toe. The tendency in this pose is to have the knee come in with us. Don't let that happen. Keep it opened up. Good. And now we're going to shift into a triangle pose, or a modified triangle pose, also called gate pose. So we're going to take that right leg, straighten it out. You can point the toes up, or you can flex the foot so that the toes kind of point down. If you can place the foot all the way on the ground, go for it. Otherwise, just stay right here. Reach out to the right side. You can grab a block here and place the hand on the block. The left arm reaches up. And here's a modified Utthita Trikonasana, or gate pose. Keep breathing deeply through both sides of the waistline. Try to lengthen both sides as much as you can. Good. On your next inhale, reach up, going to the side, and then exhale, we're going to place the front foot back on the floor, pinwheel the hands back to the blocks, shifting the left leg behind us again, and return to our low lunge. Tuck the back toes, inhale, low lunge, lift the back knee, and pull the legs toward each other, engaging inner thighs. And now we're going to go from low lunge into a half pyramid pose. And we're going to move through these two poses. So whenever you're ready, take a nice, deep, long inhale, engaging. As you exhale, lower the back knee, shift the blocks back, and straighten the front leg, pointing the toes towards the face. Elongate through the spine. So don't worry about going low like this. That's not the point. Just elongate the spine, press the hips back a little bit, and point the toes. You'll feel a deep stretch move through the back of the leg. Now, through the inhale, we go back to our low lunge. Walk the blocks forward between, so that they're on either side of that front foot. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee again. Elongate. Exhale, half pyramid. 3 more. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half pyramid. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, half pyramid pose. Now let's finish this up with a twist. Inhale, back into the low lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then exhale. Take the right arm up to the sky. If this hurts your shoulder, you can take the hand to the hip. If your legs are getting tired, you can lower the back knee for this twist. Don't let the knee flare out to the side. Keep it pulled in and the knee right over the ankle. One more deep inhale. Exhale, both hands return to the blocks. Lower the back knee. Shift the knees together and take the blocks back out to the sides. Exhale, go into the child's pose. Now, for here, you can stay in this child's pose. If you feel like you need to take a break here. Otherwise, go along with me into this next little sequence before we go on to the other side. So as you inhale, come back up to all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Inhale, knees back down to the floor. Exhale, return the hips to the heels, child's pose. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky or stand on your knees. Exhale, pull the elbows down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, slight back bend. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, back into child's pose where we're all back together again. If you were taking a break, now it's time to join us again. Let's go to the other side. So inhale, let's come up to all fours. Exhale, shift the left foot all the way between the hands, all the way forward. Again, not coming halfway, make sure it goes all the way. Take the blocks on either side of the front foot. Preparing for our low lunge. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee. Press through the back heel and engage the legs toward each other. Squeezing. 5 deep breaths. Draw the navel in. Make sure that left knee is directly over the ankle. Staying here a few more breaths. Keep going. Two more breaths. If you're feeling a little shaky, that's okay. That's energy moving. One more deep inhale. Exhale, lower the back knee. Inhale, take the arms up. Bring a block with you. Take the hands on either side of the block like so, reaching overhead. You can stay here. If this hurts your shoulders, you can always take the block halfway down. If you'd like to get a little extra work here, as you inhale, you'll bend the knee, elbows and exhale straight. And keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. And on your next exhale, both hands return to the floor. Tuck the back toes in. Go back to our low lunge, holding here for a few breaths. Again, building the strength in our legs to help support us when we're ready to come up into the full version of the positions. So we're still trying to build, drawing the navel in and pulling the legs toward each other, elongating through the spine. One more deep inhale. Exhale, lower the back knee, and then we're going to cross the right leg behind us over towards the left. Take the arms out halfway. Make sure that front knee still points towards the pinky toe and the knee is directly over the ankle. And here we are in Warrior 2, or a variation of Warrior 2. Reach through the fingertips. Soften the joints. Feel the breath. Navel still drawing in and up so that you feel buoyant, not heavy. And then we transfer our position into the gate pose, or a modified triangle pose. So straighten the front leg, press the heel a little further away from you. Point the toes up, or you can point the toes out as far as you can. Reach out to the left side through the exhale, and then you can place the hand on a block. The right arm reaching up to the sky. Keep the hips pressing forward. Good. If this hurts the top arm, you can always place the hand on the hip. That's okay. Whatever makes the arms happy. Just trying to keep the waistline long and lifted. One more breath. We've got it. And then on your next inhale, we reach up, going to the side, bend the front knee again, pull the knee in and back, and then exhale, we return the hands to the blocks, shift the back leg pointing back again, tuck the back toes, and let's go back into our low lunge. So inhale, lift the back knee, elongate the spine, pull the legs toward each other, don't give up on that activation. And now we turn this into the half pyramid. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, lower the back knee. Begin to shift the hips back so that the front leg can straighten as much as possible. Point the toes towards the face if you can, and elongate through the spine. Walk the blocks back. Good. Now, let's go between these two poses. 4 more. Inhale, low lunge, walk the blocks forward, tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Pull the legs towards each other. Exhale, lower the back knee, move the blocks back, straighten the front leg. Good. 3, inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Last one, almost done. Inhale. Exhale, shift it back. Good. And let's finish this up with a twist. Inhale into low lunge. And exhale. This time we're going to take the left arm up, twisting to the left. Staying here for a few breaths. Pull the legs toward each other. Don't let the knee flare out. Keep the weight evenly distributed through the inside and outside of that left foot. Open up, breathe. You can always lower the back knee if necessary. Hand come down if necessary. Lots of modifications here. One more deep inhale. Exhale, both hands come back down. Lower the back knee. Shift the knees together. Blocks go out to the sides. And we take a break for about 5 deep breaths in child's pose.